Hi all, in this video I want to talk about the upcoming algorithm update that Google is going to launch on April 21st. To read the literature coming out of Google on this, you can go to the Webmaster Tools blog, and you'll see here that they released a post on the 26th of February, the key part of which that says, starting April 21st, we will be expanding our use of mobile friendliness as a ranking signal. This change will affect mobile searches in all languages worldwide and will have a significant impact in our search results. So it's rare for Google to be as unambiguous and as forthright as that. It's basically saying that if your website isn't mobile friendly on April 21st, you can expect a deterioration in your ranks, and as a result of that, a deterioration in your organic search traffic. Importantly, a lot of people are asking is this going to have an impact on ranks on non-mobile devices? And the answer from Google is that no, this is purely an update to their to mobile search. Mobile search is not the mobile search algorithm, not searches from desktops. They won't be affected, so they won't be using the friendliness of your the mobile friendliness of your website as a ranking factor for searches conducted on desktop devices. So in theory, the search results won't change as a result of this update on desktop devices. It's purely for mobile. However, depending on your industry, you can expect up to 80% of your traffic coming from non-desktop devices, so coming from mobile and tablet. And in certain industries, it can be as high as 80%. So to get a handle on the percentage of your traffic coming from mobile and tablet, the easiest thing to do is to go to your Google Analytics account. So there's a few places you could go to see this, but the easiest is probably to go to audience and then mobile and overview, and this will let you see the breakdown of your traffic by device. And then if you want to see the actual breakdown of the mobile devices that you're getting your traffic from, you can click on devices and you can see iPhone and iPad are the vast majority of the mobile traffic to this particular website. If you wanted to, you could set up a filtered view just to see your Google organic search traffic and then break it down, because this is break it down by device, because this is all your traffic. But maybe just an easier way of doing that would be if you click on acquisition, all traffic, source and medium. Scroll down. And let's just filter out anything that isn't Google organic, because I guess in theory your traffic coming from Amazon CPC ads or maybe from Bing won't be affected. It's just the traffic coming from Google organic. So you could do include source and medium containing Google organic. So that brings up your Google organic traffic for the past 12 or the 30 days, sorry, in this instance. And then secondary dimension device category. So the traffic that you're going to be worried about losing is this traffic here coming from mobile and tablet. In theory, this traffic here is not at risk because this is your desktop traffic, but it's worth knowing the traffic that is potentially at risk as a result of this update to see how exposed potentially you are. Then in terms of finding out whether or not your website is mobile friendly or not, you'll see there's a link here to a mobile friendly test that Google has. So you can click through to that, put in your URL, and it will tell you whether or not your site is mobile friendly or not. So that's probably the easiest way of doing it. A few other things worth looking at is that Google's advice to webmasters is that the best way to make your website mobile friendly is to make it responsive. So to have one version of your website that responds to the device from which the user is browsing your website, not having a desktop device, a desktop version of the site and a mobile version of the site as used to be done. Whereas now the best practice is recommended to have one version of the site, a responsive version. So if you want to check whether or not your site is responsive, if you just open it up in a browser and then start to drag the browser in so to make the screen smaller. So see if your site responds. So you'll see that each time here our site is responding, and then ultimately when it becomes narrow enough, it actually puts the video below the bullet points. So if I come back out, you'll see it pops back up here to the center. Whereas if this wasn't responsive, as I dragged it across, it would start to cut the video off. So that's another useful check to do. And then perhaps also it's worth going to your mobile device and just searching in Google for your company name, and then seeing if your URL has the mobile friendly tag next to it, as ours does in this instance. So once you've done those checks, you'll have a good handle on whether or not your website is responsive and mobile friendly or not. If it's not, it will be very important to take action before April 21st, because if not, up to 50% of your traffic, organic traffic, is in jeopardy, and potentially more than that. And the good news is that building a responsive website isn't that expensive, and there are ancillary benefits. So you can expect an increase in your conversion rates as well. This isn't purely just for organic ranks. It's about increasing your conversion rates and providing mobile users with a higher quality experience than what they're getting currently by serving a desktop version of your site to them on mobile devices. So hopefully this has been a somewhat useful video in terms of preparing for the April 21st update. Thanks very much for watching.